Good morning and welcome to session number 3 of how to become money workbook. So once again, I want you to think, okay, what is the purpose that you have for being a part of this book read session? For me, it is to change my money reality. What's yours? For me, it was to add more abundance to my life. Yes, Reddy Garu?
For me to clarify myself about through this, sir.
Okay. Anybody else? If you look at your own life situation with regard to abundance, with regard to money, what is it that you wish to alter? What is it that you wish to transform? What is the breakthrough you're looking for in your life? Yes, Conan.
Yeah, so for me, what I'm looking for is basically, I have been conditioned to have relationship with money as money is something important, but it's problem. And most of the situation in the world is happening because everyone wants to acquire more and more and more. So we have a typical attitude of being more greedy about money. So my intention is to understand the reality, what exactly the money is, and it is just my need or want or more or greedy. What? So how much is okay for me to be content and satisfied? Or what should be the process to be in that state of having contentment, satisfaction? This is okay, fine, everything is okay. So I want to know that how can I not be more greedy and more attitude of acquiring more money. So
simple one sentence would say, I want to be at peace with this whole business of money.
Yes.
Yeah, sure. So that it's not causing any anxiety, it is not causing any guilt, all that stuff. Beautiful. Yes, Induji.
So, my purpose for being here would be to generate more power, not only with regard to money, but I have come to understand from the previous journey while doing this workbook that the learnings have percolated in all areas of my life. So I want to therefore generate more power, expand my awareness, and gain more control in terms of vis-a-vis my idea of having more control over things, over situation, being or becoming control. So all of that, and therefore becoming money, this inviting abundance. So this is my reason. And from an academic perspective, the reason I would want to be part of this journey is to subject myself to different points of view, working with also in answer to your previous question about the power of working in a group vis-a-vis independently going through the book. The reason that brings me here is to have access to other views, therefore the solidity on mind can fade.
I like the way you said it, subject myself to other people's point of view. Yes. How about expose myself to different points of views?
I get the subtle difference. Yes. Yes. That was unconscious. Yes. Maybe, yes. I came from that, but I think this is more settling.
You get what I'm getting at,
yes,
right?
Yes, totally, totally. Yes. I stand corrected. Yes.
NLP, no, and not to correct. I mean, just to notice,
no,
how unconsciously our, what shall I say, points of view reveal themselves.
Yes.
Great. Fantastic.
Thank you.
Yes, Rashmi.
So my relationship with money, or the whole topic, the whole how to become money, was very fascinating for me. The whole way it is phrased, because I have certain relationship with money, and I have certain thoughts about money in many different layers and zones. And then we are talking about becoming money. So it is a very interesting journey for me to see that all of that qualities, or all of those emotions that I ascribe to money, there is no difference, there's a fuse. And when we are talking about becoming money, it is really, I think, a deeper inner journey than what I thought it would be. So it's just not about the relationship with money or about inviting abundance. It's more about the inner journey of the concept of money.
Great. Thank you. Vetri.
Sir, my purpose or my expectation is to learn and to do conscious action or conscious or intentional action to change my current money reality. Earlier, it is not that from the day one, I hate money, I don't want money, I am a sadhu. I long for money, but all my action towards money reality was unconscious. Now, I want to do it, I want to do it intentionally. That's our objective.
Okay, very nice. Thank you very much. Yes, Vilas. Vilas Bhai is in the business of money only. That's his business.
Well, sir, the whole world rotates around money, and yeah, the beauty about this session is, yeah, I'm interested in money, and it's an interesting topic all around. And whatever we do, whatever we are doing, and whatever we are going to do, there is a meaning related to outcomes and outcomes related to money. So yeah, it's an integral part of life, and making that integral part as you is definitely is an interesting journey. To learn more about it, definitely there is something we can get and become. And at the same time, after learning, we can teach others. So the objective is that to become money and to make to help the other peoples to become money.
Great. Thank you very much. See, I'll tell you one of the things that I have got out of this. My relationship with facilitating money workshop is a very old one. I mean, as a landmark seminar leader back in the 80s, I used to conduct the money seminar. Okay. Then I created my own money seminar after I left the landmark, and I conducted it. Then I attended a program by a very, very famous gentleman by the name of Suresh Padmanabhan, right? That's a very interesting money seminar that he did. Then I read this book called The Energy of Money. And so many exposures to this. Why? Because just like everybody else, money was a concern, money was a source of anxiety, money was a need, money was a necessity, money was associated with guilt and greed, and I'll become a bad person, So it's a very funny thing. You want it also and you don't want it. It's like sex, So can you imagine, you need it for procreation and you're guilty every time you do it? What a funny thing it is. Same way with money also. Not at ease with spending it also. Okay, old pictures coming back. Papa saying, how much effort goes in to earn this much money? So feeling guilty even if you're spending 5 rupees. So I got free from that, What I'm now getting is more and more peace, more and more ease. In any case, the motto of Access Consciousness is all of life comes to me with ease, joy, and glory. So money is just a part of it. In the last session, it was a reminder for me. I don't know whether it was a reminder for you or not, that we have treated money as a thing. एक वस्तु बना दिया हमने उसको. Even though now we know energetically that money is only energy. Money is a what you see as money is a representation of energy which we use to trade, right? It evolved from the time when, what you call it, barter system used to be there in the old days. And it was a cumbersome system. Can you imagine if somebody wanted to, buy, a goat, and the fellow who owns a goat, he says, okay, well, the value of this money is, 50 bags of, it's a cumbersome method, right? So everybody arrived at some representation, a measure of the exchange. And then they said, all right, let us use salt as a medium, and so on and so forth. It evolved into paper money finally. That's what we see. And very soon it is only going to be digital money. I think there is going to be a time when our children or grandchildren may never see a rupee note or a dollar bill. I mean, it's all going to be digital. But money is money, right? It is an energy. That's what's so fascinating for me, is how to become money. So if I become money, do I want it? I can always use it. I have it. I am money. So all sorts of things. So just a quick reminder, we are here to alter our relationship with money. We are here to change the reality we have created. See, notice the world has created one reality about money. We bought into that. So we've got our money reality, and the money reality may be giving us what we have or what we don't have. Okay. For a lot of people, money is a means to get happiness. And then they realize, that, bhaiya, you don't get the happiness however much you might have. So some people, they think having a big house and a Lamborghini car is a means of happiness. So ultimately, if you look at it, what do we want money for? That was the biggest distinction I got out of, these money seminars, is that money comes to you to fulfill a desire that you may have. So let's keep moving on this journey. Page number 33 is where I am right now. So please go to page number 33. I'm going to put it on the screen anyways. Can you see it? Somebody just unmute yourself and say, can you see it?
Not
Yes.
yet.
No.
Not
No, can't see it.
Yeah,
Yes,
no.
sir.
It's come?
Now we can.
Okay, very nice. So let's go to this particular point where it says, I am power.
Sorry, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Sir.
I have a hard copy. Hard copy में कौन से पेज पे आएगा ये?
ये तो मेरे को पता नहीं. आप चेक करिए, चैप्टर 1 में होगा.
27 पे है.
In any case, स्क्रीन पे भी है ना अशोक जी?
Yeah.
One second. I lost the page in the meantime.
Sir, I think we stopped at what limiting belief do you function from in life? That is
Yeah.
created
I know that. I was going back a little. Okay.
So I think we would have covered about 15-20 pages, I remember.
Never mind. I know where we reached. I want to go to a particular place. Here I am. Can you see it now? So we begin. And we begin with what? I am power. I am awareness. I am control. I am creativity. I am money. I am creativity. I am power. I am awareness. I am control. See, allow these words to sink in. I am creativity. I am money. I am awareness. I am power. I am control. I am awareness. I am control. I am money. I am creativity. I am joy. I am that. Yeah, it's just a difference between I have that and I am that. So when we say I am power, what is that? That I am energy. So what is power? Power is equal to energy. Yes, Conan? You have to unmute yourself before you speak. You forgot, I think.
Yeah, sorry for that. So, how to sink in, sir, to this very powerful statement. I remember last time also I did, but it's not getting insight. I mean,
Yeah.
what should be the more powerful way to sink in?
By being, our problem is that we are trying to understand and we are always looking at how to be. Kya karu, This is our propensity, that we always think we have to do something. See, there is a difference between understanding and getting something. We are so busy trying to understand, we don't get it. It's like one day somebody asked me, I think it was Reddy Garu, how to pull energy. You just pull energy because you pull it. So what I'm saying is, let the words resonate with you. I am power. And what is power? It's energy. And as we go along, we will do more on that. Yes, Kasha, you have something to say about how to? And I know, Kunan, what your this thing is, because I suffer from the same disease. Kaise karen? When I first heard the whole concept of being, so how should I be being? What should I do to be being? I say, you be by being. It took me many years to understand it. Never mind. Yes, Kasa Sai.
So on a lighter note, actually in Hindi, for owl, what they call it, sir, ullu, right?
अब ये उल्लू कहाँ से आ गया इधर?
No, sir, like owl, if we start, if we just, rather than looking out, in Tamil, if we start looking ulla, means inside, we can.
Okay.
Ullu, no, sir, in Hindi, am I right? I'm not that great in Hindi.
Ullu in Hindi means owl.
Huh.
It also means a stupid person.
Oh, I didn't know that. Sorry.
That's why sometimes parents used to say, "Tu to ullu hai."
उल्लू का पट्टा भी होता है.
But actually, owl is a very intelligent animal. So, it is a vehicle of Saraswati. Saraswati or Lakshmi, I'm not sure, of some goddess.
Lakshmi.
Yeah.
Okay. So shall we come back to what we're doing? Great. Thank you. So I am power. I'm awareness. I'm control. I'm creativity. I'm money. I am control. I'm power. I'm awareness. I'm creativity. So having said that, let's move to the next page. What does he say? Now, as you say these words, feel the energy. What I suggest is, let's all close our eyes and say these words. I'm power, I'm creativity, I'm awareness, I'm control, I am money. So let's get in, like our friend said, let's go within, right? And as you say these words, let us feel the energy.
Sir, can I talk?
I think we have started an exercise. So can you be quiet for a while, please?
No, sir, this is for the exercise. It'll add something towards, sir. Can I?
Okay,
can I-
okay.
So, like how we breathe. So just focus our breathe from, from the genital to your top of your head.
Yeah,
And, feel that, all in one line. And, take a breathe in as,
breath.
ah,
Okay, got it.
take a breath as I am power, I am awareness, I am control. So that kind of helps connecting. So this is something I've been doing, so it could help others also. Thank you, sir.
Exactly. So when we do experiencing yourself in your body exercise, that's exactly that. Very nice. So let's do that. Get an experience of yourself from the tip of your toes to the top of your head. And as you experience yourself, you say, I'm power, I'm creativity, I'm awareness, I'm control, I am money. And say it a couple of times and feel your energy. And feel the expansion in your energy. Now, this is the truth of you, and this is the place from which you create a flow of money. The tendency of each of you is to pull yourself into the small dominion that you call your body and think. The limited self, which I keep talking about. The infinite being confined inside this body, and that's from where we think. So be in that state, if you can, of expansion, and just notice the tendency to shrink into the body and think. So stop thinking. Stop thinking. A very drastic statement. The brain is a useless tool for you. Throw it away. Throw away the brain and begin to function as the truth of self, the power of you, the expansion of you. Be it in totality. Now, when you do that, does it feel good? Yes or no? When you pull yourself into your financial reality, does it feel good? So having been in that place where you are just being in totality, you're pulling yourself into your financial world, the financial reality of you now. How does that feel? Does it feel good? So if it does not feel good, how come you choose to live in that kind of a world? So what limiting beliefs do you function from? Write it down, please. What limiting belief do you function from in life that has created your financial reality? So don't worry if you have done it before or not, just write it down. What limiting belief do you function from in life that has created your financial world?
So this is about the past or how we feel currently, sir?
Okay, so obviously you are not listening. Right now. It's always about right now. So when you did that exercise, at the end of that exercise, we said, now get into your financial reality as it is now. And do you feel good? The moment you get into your financial reality, do you feel good? If you don't, or whatever you may be feeling, the question is, how come you choose to live in that particular state? See, there is a particular state of being right now, na? Kasa.
Yes,
That
sir.
is what
Yes,
is
sir.
giving. That is what is giving the money reality. You know what your money reality is.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes, sir.
So now follow, no, along.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So that is where, from where, standing in that place, you write down what limiting belief do you function from in life that has created your financial world. Very, very powerful exercise. So whatever comes, keep just writing it down. Don't try to analyze it, just write it down. All right. Do you want to continue doing the exercise? Writing down, I mean to say. If you finish writing it down, then shall we move on? So I'm quite sure certain very interesting things might have come out. So do you want to share some of them? If it makes you feel comfortable, I can share mine. Many things came out, I say. The first thing that came out was, it is a lot of hard work. Yes, Reddy Garu.
Sir, in the past, I used to think that I have enough money to survive.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel good about money reality and open to receive, to fulfill my desires in life.
Okay.
Still, I have certain limitations to ask for money.
Yeah. So that is your limiting, no?
Yes,
I don't want to ask.
yes, sir.
Okay. That's it, or anything else also?
That's it, sir, for the time being.
Really? Okay, very well.
Sir, a few interesting points and one strange feeling. Quickly, I summarize. One is my limiting belief is it's always a linear and static way. I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, something. And you have to work hard to make money, like you also mentioned. And others are fortunate who are all rich. They are fortunate. I don't have that. And important thing is I don't have a support, which is going very deeper. So it's not there. Yes, sir. And another limiting belief is I am little weak on senses so that I lose money. And the subtle thing which I said is some kind of a fear comes. Suddenly big money comes, what will you do? Then I, on a lighter note, I say that I give it to my wife.
Sukhdeepak ji, you're on mute.
Yeah, so I'm saying, what about other people? And by the way, can you see that shared screen or it has disappeared?
It has disappeared.
Okay, I'll bring it back. In the meantime, I'd invite people to share any insights that they might have got. Yes, Leena ji.
Uh,
Yes, Leena ji, go ahead. After Leena ji, then Indu ji, and then Kasha ji. Go ahead, Leena.
So I think not having enough gratitude for money. I think so.
That is what has come up for you. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Keep looking. You may discover many other things as well.
Okay.
Yes,
Sir, may I?
Indu ji, go ahead.
Yes, sir. So the limiting belief for me, what stands out much is that accumulating large sums of money will cause threat to life and property.
Fear. Okay.
Yes. And the other one is if I create more money, then for some reason I may stand to lose that closeness with family. So something is there that more money means more time off
Yeah.
family, and therefore I prevent myself from indulging much more when it comes to work or inviting money, something like that. And the interesting insight is, yeah, despite working through this has remained. The intensity has come down, but these two factors have remained. So I understand that there's a lot more work to be done in this area to dissipate this.
Yeah. I
And it's
also had,
disturbing to know that it has not really gone.
for me also it came up, I will be alone if I have some lot of money.
Oh.
Yes, Kasa and then Guru Nandan. Go ahead, Kasa.
yes, sir.
After you start speaking, you can lower your hand, but keep talking.
Yes, sir. Yes. The same, sir. I had a kind of a guilt attached to it, and a point of view that it is bad, it is sin, and had this from my past. A point of view that it would take away my family, my relationship, all that, and so whatever I've been through, it is my own creation that I could able to see the last decade. Whatever the challenges I've been going through with this is, I see it's my own creation towards it. So no one else has created. It is my own creation. So if it's my creation, I have the power to change now. I feel it's more
Okay, great.
empowering.
Stick to your what you have realized. And many
What
of
I
these things that
realized,
you said is ki, what are the limiting beliefs now, Kasha? What was there was there. What are the limiting beliefs now? Are you getting it? There are
now,
still.
yes, sir, there are some inhibitions, still even though I work on it, but I see, somewhere that that past is somewhere sticking underneath. I see that. And what the points of view have changed is, this is to empower, and this can bring more change, and the more power it can bring into the situation. That is what I'm seeing in the current reality, sir.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Yes, Guru Nandan ji.
Yes, sir. For me, it's like to make money, more money, you need money to make more money. So you make money from money. That is a belief which has come to me. And it's a chicken and egg story, because if you need money to make money, then you need money, and that's a chicken and egg story stuck there.
Okay, maybe that is a big limiting belief. Anyways, yes, Rashmi ji.
What came up for me is actually the limiting belief that I don't deserve it, and that that I'm stupid and other people can do it, but I can't do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so many of them are so similar to the ones I have. Everybody's limitations I'm also having. Interesting one. Yes, Vilas. And then Ganesh. And then we'll stop.
Well, sir, whatever money I have is enough, and whatever situations or the kind of things I'm going through is okay. So I'm not more bothered about money. It's survival, and money is coming and going. So there should be a balance of life apart from money, where I can spend my time. That kind of belief.
Okay, so these are what limiting beliefs about money.
Yeah, definitely. The limiting about money, like why to focus to make more money or attract more money. Whatever money we have, I am happy.
Interesting, I'll tell you, Vilas, that you were saying it. I was in a similar, or rather, I am in a similar place. I have enough money. I mean, for all my needs to be fulfilled and everything. Okay. I mean, even if I don't earn money for 10 years, at least I can live comfortably. So this thought came to me, then now what? And a very interesting insight I got was, well, how about making money a measure of your contribution in this world? See, my life is all about making a difference, making a contribution to people's life. What is the measure of it? Okay. Number one, how many people's lives I'm touching? So how many people I can speak to? How many people come to my programs? Okay. So that is one measure. The other measure is how much value am I giving that people are willing to pay for it? So that is the game that I've chosen to play. So just because I have made enough money, right, it means I should stop playing the game. Playing the game of life, I mean to say. Yes, Ganeshi.
Sir, initially when I was doing this exercise, it was like money. At the same initial, most of like money is hard. It's hard to earn. Everything came to my mind. Then apparently during the last few sessions that I have had with you and during the pandemic, yes, whenever I desire something, the universe makes it happen for me. And I am blessed for that. Second thing, what I always believe is the more you give, the more you receive. And that's all is come to me. But sometimes that limiting belief comes, okay, I have enough, but what about the future for my kids, for my family? And that's where I start going through back again, saying that I need to earn more.
Yeah, so you start playing the game again. See,
Yeah.
the thing is, we've given so much significance to it.
Hmm.
We play games for what? Do we have to play a game? Many of us are playing games in life. No? Somebody plays chess, somebody plays TT, somebody plays tennis.
Yeah.
Is there a need for it? But you play it, no?
Yeah.
For the joy of it.
Yeah.
So if there is a life, we can have a game or we have no game. So we are playing one game.
True.
You can play any game, and there are many games you'll play by earning money and then using that money for other things. And there's so many games you can play. So this is the realization I had. And before Kasha, go ahead. Because if he doesn't share, he will not be able to listen. Yes, Kasha.
After you, sir.
No, I just wanted to share only. So you go ahead.
No, so what came up is like, one thing that, at a point in time when there was, a good amount of money and things like, we fear, oh, what will I do with this? How can I handle this? Will I be able to handle this? Oh, should I pay a tax and things? And I think in one of the books, it came about, I think you gifted me that book, sir. Money is not the problem. So in that it was saying you are. So it was saying like you can't have duality with money. Whatever comes, you plan it and you do
Listen,
it.
Kasha ji, listen. this part of the program, I would love you to share what are your present limiting beliefs about money, right? Because let's look at that. No? That's where the breakthroughs are going to happen. So let me share mine so you may remember. I mean, right now, when I did the exercise with you, I started writing down my limiting beliefs with money. And such a lot of masala came out. Right? The first thing that came was, my God, it is such a lot of hard work to get money. And somewhere my brain is saying, I don't want to do that much work. Second thing which came up was very similar to Rashmi ji's. She said she thinks she's stupid. What I wrote down is, I don't have that much brains to earn money. Okay. And the next thing that came out was, there are many things I will have to do for money and I don't want to do them. Like hiring people, involving people, asking people, engaging people. I mean, very funny. This is what came out. And the next one which came out is, I want to be alone. And the last one was, if I have a lot of money, I will not able to be me. Interesting, no? So let's move on. I'm sure others also had certain insights and all that. So having done this, let's move further. Now, please again, allow yourself to be in your expanded state. Do you understand your expanded state? Be in that expanded state as power and look at the financial world that you created. That you have created inside of you, not as a reality. Now stay in the expanded state and look at the financial world that you have created inside of you. Not as a reality, but a space that you function from. So all that I shared with you just now about myself, I'm seeing that. That is the space that I'm functioning from. What limiting belief do you have in place to function like that? The place that I'm functioning from in the area of money. Please do not draw back into your body. You'll feel yourself doing it. So don't touch the space. Be in the space. Don't be in it. Thank you. Expand out there. Yes. Keep on expanding and expanding and expanding. Most of you have done the expansion exercise. Keep on expanding. And look at the financial world that you have created inside of you. The space from which you are functioning in life. And now again, you say, I am power, I'm awareness, I'm control, I am creativity, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am money, I am power, I am control, I am creativity, I am money, I am awareness, I am awareness, I am awareness. Thank you. Now you're out of your bodies. Now you choose to always diminish yourself to the size of your bodies. And when you do that, you choose a limitation about you, about what you can receive, because you think only your body receives the energy of money, which is not true. It is a life from which you function. All right. Now you are more expanded, right? All right. Now you have looked at the one, that one, everybody come up with an answer. Do you have something coming up for you right now? Anything you wish to say? If you don't have anything to say, at least say no. No?
When I looked at the current reality, I could able to laugh at it. So that's what it came to me.
Okay. So you can now mute yourself, Kasha, and lower your hand. Induji?
Sir, there is something that is bringing about a feel-good thing. And also a certain restlessness that's stemming from there. Like एक अजीब से सुकून जो मिल रहा to be in this space. And then I'm wondering, will this comfort foster complacence? Like you just mentioned a while ago, no? I'm feeling content, I'm feeling powerful, I'm feeling everything is there. I don't want to do anything more. So where will that lead me? So that's confusion I have got. A nice place to be, but also a little restless. That's
Okay. So what
the
you
state.
do is close your eyes. Okay.
Okay.
And when you consider your financial situation, yeah, whatever is coming up, where is it located in your body? So you be with that for now. Yes, Leena.
Yes, sir. Feel abundant here, matlab, in expanded form. Everything is in abundance. And we are working in our body with not in this from the space of abundance. Na?
Okay, very good. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay. Is there anybody who has? Yes, Rashmi.
So what came up for me is basically the expanded state calling out to my diminished physical space. Actually, it's like in that expanded space, a hand is going out and carrying the diminished self.
Okay. So in that, state, when you think about your financial situation, is there something that came up now as opposed to before?
So when I'm actually thinking about coming money, my image that I have is of all the work that I want to do. And in the state of saying that I'm power, I'm creativity, I'm actually stepping out of that diminished space into the expanded space.
Very nice. So see, this is for all of you, when you look at your financial reality after doing the expansion exercise, like Indu felt something, she thought something, like that you might also have something. Okay, so you just see where is it located. Yeah, whatever you're experiencing now is something to do with your financial situation. Where are you experiencing it? So Indu, where are you experiencing it? I'm not able to hear you.
Sir, I thought I'm feeling exhausted by that pursuit, having to invest a lot of energy in doing everything. And mostly in my eyes, because right now I feel I want rest. And even if I feel I can have luxury of more sleep, it will be very comforting. So in my eyes right now, in
Interesting.
my
You are going exactly by the manual, huh? So
I
your
was
financial
surprised, strangely surprised when I just glazed at that next thing and says I was like way too surprised.
So your
Although having
financial,
read it before, it was not in my mind, but
yeah. So
strange
now
coincidence.
your financial situation is here. You can see that you're creating it. It's in your eyes.
Yes,
Hmm?
yes.
So the
yes.
awareness is in your eyes. It's interesting, no?
Absolutely, doubly for me.
Can you move out of it?
Although I'm getting the question, I'm wondering how.
Well, just get out of it. No, feel into it. Remember the discretion exercise that we did?
Yes. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So expand and get out of it, no?
Okay.
And
sir.
what actually you may be confronting is, I do not
Hmm.
have the foresight to know what is going to happen and how to control it.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Be.
All the things that I wrote, no, for myself also, I'm seeing. What is behind that is I don't have the foresight to know what's going to happen and how to control it.
Yes.
So I'm not willing to be with the unknown. Interesting.
Yes.
Now, can you get yourself out of that belief? So everybody's got some belief, right? So we wrote down so many limiting beliefs. Okay. And please know that for every belief, there is a corresponding sensation in your body. Even for your set of beliefs. If you look at your set of beliefs, you notice we don't have only one. Only Reddy Garu has only one. Rest of us have many. But whatever it is, what is the sensation, and with regard to your financial situation, where do you feel it in your body? How many of you are feeling it in your solar plexus or in your throat? When you think about your financial, yes, Vetri?
I don't know, it is in the line, but I feel like saying I get a whole body pain strangely today.
So
Whole
shall
body.
we? So you are feeling it in your whole body?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just be with it. So I'm not, so first of all, what we are going to do is reversing the effect that you have created in your own bodies, or rather that we have created in our own bodies. So whatever is there, the limiting belief which is coming up, it is there somewhere in your body. So again, the question, where do you feel your financial restrictions within your body? Whenever you feel it, you reverse them and allow them to come out of you and to be outside of you, not within you. Okay. To be not a part of you, but as an interesting point of view. See, all these beliefs, who created it? We did. Are you those beliefs? No, you only have them. So please feel those beliefs. Allow yourself to experience that body sensation wherever it is in your body. Okay, let's do a discretion exercise. Whatever you are feeling, be in touch with that feeling. Like Vetri is feeling pain in the body. Somebody may be feeling something in solar plexus, somebody feeling in the head or eyes or shoulder, wherever it is. Allow yourself to feel that. Yeah, experience it fully. Allow it to expand and expand and expand until it expands outside your body. And be very clear. This is not you. It is your point of view. And what energy, space, and consciousness can you be to allow yourself to release this point of view? Anything that is times a godzillion stopping you from do that, will you destroy and uncreate it, please? Yes? Then right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pop, all 9 shorts, boys, forwards and beyonds. Now, how do you feel? Now, how does it feel?
Feeling more expansive, sir, and so, like so always the chemical has certain influence on us. I think recently, I think you would have also, I think, I don't know, it's the old one or it's just for the new one they got it. They've recommended few for access. They've recommended few medicines, no sir. If
Okay,
we
that's not a part of this curriculum. Can you
okay, sir.
hold it? Yes, Rashmi.
So for me, actually, the corresponding feeling in the body was in my feet.
Mm-hmm.
And I actually saw it as not knowing my next steps.
Mm-hmm.
And with the discretion exercise, I mean, certain images came of action.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that itself is a step forward. I mean,
Yeah. See, one of the things that he says is that when you allow yourself to discreate all this stuff that you are carrying in your body, it allows you, it's all about recovering your power. Okay. You are power. You are energy. You do not create it. You are that. Okay. And I believe with all these limiting beliefs, we are actually stopping us from experiencing ourselves as who we are, which is energy. Yes, Induji. Yes, please. Please
Sir,
go
I
ahead.
would like, yes, sir. Sir, usually when I do the discretion exercise, if I'm expanding it to a point and then bursting it off like a bubble or just popping it off and it leaves. And I have felt that instant shift in energy. Something shifts. Today, for some reason, both the times when I did it, it feels like after I have expanded to a point and then when I am, taking it to a point where I'm just discreating it, I feel there's a lot of residue that it's not clearing off from that space, like there's reminiscence of that thing that I'm discreating, like some layers are still around. So and it's quite obvious, so how what to do. I thought repeating the process will help, and even then I noticed that there is still something left in the fringe. So what do I do about it?
Okay. So if it is still there, many of you will be still carrying it, right? There is still some sensation somewhere in your body. If that sensation, the earlier one in your eyes, for example, if it was 10 on a scale of 0 to 10,
Yeah,
where is it now?
I would say 4.5 around.
Good. Now, can you still go back and feel into it one more time? It is still there, no? The feeling and sensation.
Yes,
And by the way,
there's a heaviness.
others also, please use this, what I'm doing. Yeah, so be with that sensation wherever it is now. Be in it completely, allow yourself to experience it fully and allow yourself to let it grow and expand and expand and again expand it outside your body. One more time. You may notice it's happening much faster now, the process. And when it's expanded out, you know what to do after that, right? This is not I. Either you do that or we'll do another clearing. So what energy, space, consciousness can I be that would allow me to uncreate this? And anything that's coming in the way of that, will I destroy and uncreate it all? Yes. Right and wrong, good and bad, pot and pock, or nine shorts, boys, boads, and beyonds. And now you see what you're experiencing. Okay, now Indu, where is it on a scale of 0 to 10?
So 3 is the number that's coming to my mind. Yes.
Okay.
So yes, 3. Something very weird came up. So if I will take it for further work, sir. Like very unusual. Where every time I have done this has never come. So when I thought the thing is going to be easier layer 2, I it came up in a beautiful, when I was expanding, it showed up like one beautiful fabric, okay, which I don't want to discreate. So I think I'm holding some material. So it's like one lovely flowing fabric, and some part of me is wanting to retain, because I don't want to damage through, I don't want to cut and discreate it. So some material is surfacing. I will look. What is it? So yes, so I don't mean to make this as a spoiler. I do get.
No,
but
really.
This is what is coming up. So I'm sharing because this has not happened before.
So you really gone in somewhere deep, right? And
yes,
see, interesting thought which was coming to my mind is that this is how, I mean, it's not only you, Indu. We are blocking ourselves as experiencing ourselves as energy and as power, no? So we are experiencing ourselves as this little thing, right? For whatever reason.
Yes, sir.
See, and here's what, let's see what it says in this book here. The reality is that when you have money as power and you feel it pulling in, you are then again trying to create power. And when you do that, you have already assumed that you don't have it. See, if you are something, where is the question of having it or not having it?
Yeah.
So there is a basic assumption about it, isn't it?
Yes.
That's a very interesting point. He says, anything that sticks your attention has the truth with a lie attached to it. So when you feel power as coming into you, you have already assumed that you don't have any. You have assumed. What does that do for you? It diminishes you. Please do not create from assumption. The assumption that money is power, feel it. Money as power, is that a solidity or is it only an interesting point of view? We make it so. If money is power, then feel the energy of it. No? That is solid, is it not? Can you function as energy as solidity? Because the truth is energy is not solid. No? Now, because that is the place from which you make the box that you live in. You means we, you and I, everybody. That we made a box and we live in it and we are trapped in it. So we are limiting it. So for some people, it might be about mobility. See, when I think this word mobility, what is coming to me is, oh my God, I'll have to do so many things now. My limiting belief about money was I'll have to do so much to have money and I don't want to do it. Too much hard work. I'm a lazy fellow. So it has something to do with mobility. Yes, Kasa?
So likewise, when we just start looking at everything, it's just an interesting point of view. That we have an interesting point of view. That will be much lighter towards, that could be our judgment as well, right? The reality
Yeah.
could be completely different as well.
Yeah. So right now, no, do you notice in the book, he's not prescribing any solution and you are giving it. So hang on, yeah. Right? So we were talking about mobility. We were talking about action. So money allows you to move, huh?
Absolutely, sir, with more freedom.
Really? But you still went from where Salem to England and you're sitting there despite whatever money situation you may be having. Yeah, despite
sir,
whatever money. Wait a minute. It is an assumption, na? Money or no money, you could go from Salem to Paris and Croatia and do those programs and then come to London and you're sitting there. And yet in the mind, there is an assumption that if I have money, I will have more mobility. But interesting, isn't it? You actually created it and you could be there.
Yes, sir, because SOP was from day one.
Whatever reason you may be giving, I'm saying that that assumption, right?
Yeah.
That if I have money, then there will be only mobility. See, long time back, I used to believe that if I have money, then only I can do this and then only I can do it. And I was limiting myself from doing many things because I didn't have money. The interesting thing is the day I said I choose to do them and I'm going to do them, the money somehow started showing up.
True.
It has always been like that. When I wanted to buy my first flat, I didn't have any money. Money showed up. When I wanted to buy this bungalow in Noida, money showed up. And yet, somewhere in the mind is what? I need money so that I can be moving faster and getting things in my life, right?
True.
So obviously now we can realize what you were saying, that it's only an interesting point that was point of view that I had. And I was looking at it as a reality. And it was not allowing me to be free and choose what I want to do in my life. No?
Yes, sir.
So what I'm realizing is that money was not limiting my choices ever. But I've lived
It's
with
just
that
our
point
choice.
of view. Yeah, it was not actually limiting my choice, no?
Yeah. It's our own choice that limits our
No,
choice.
I was in the decision state saying, and my belief is saying, hey, Baba, you don't have that much money. How can you do this? You can't do this because you don't have money. You can't do that because you don't have money. So I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, do you notice that that point of view is not real? Na? If
Yes,
it is
sir.
real, if it is true that I don't have money and I can't do this and I can't do that, then how come we are doing it? So it's not true, na? So it's only a point of view, correct? That's the point I'm making. So I would recommend that you go through the rest of these questions in this chapter on your own. All right. I'm not going to cover the entire chapter here. Do you want me to? Hello. Do you want me to cover the entire chapter?
No, sir.
Okay. Why not? I'm not saying we'll cover the entire chapter today. See, we can take our sweet time. It is up to us to decide how many sessions we want to do. Okay. So don't worry about it. Just tell me what you desire.
Deepak, I think it would be very valuable to go through these questions together.
Okay.
Sir, I
So
support
what,
the same.
all right. So then what I suggest is you be with it. We will continue in the next session. All right. Please put a marker in your notebook or your Kindle or whatever it is. And you be with whatever is showing up for you right now. Now, on the group, we will start the next session from where we stopped today. All right. But you please feel free to go through it on your own also and see what starts opening up for you. Then we can move much faster the next time when we come. All right. And my recommendation to you is please start observing what is happening in your life. For me, every day when I work on these distinctions, some interesting surprise shows up. Okay. So see what is showing up. Okay. So I think we'll stop here for today. Thank you very much to Kasa and everybody else who participated and shared. Lena also, right? Even those who are participating silently, I thank you for that. It was very interesting energy present today, you know. Especially when I asked that question, what is your limiting belief? For me, it was like, my good God, I so have so many of them. And I've spent years in all this. So the moral of the story is, your very Gyan does not define you here. It's a journey, and let's be happy that we are there in this journey together. Thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye-bye.
Thank you, sir. Such an engaging and very, very stirring session. Like you said, I agree. There was something very different in the energy and space today. Yes.
Thank you,
And
sir.
and on a lighter note, I'm just stealing their thing, that it was such a consolation to hear your closing remark that despite so many years, if you end up, surfacing so much, then I am in a nice place in that case. So rest assured. So yeah,
Good.
thank you, sir.
So relax. Bye.
So
Bye-bye.
thank you, and just be more fun with it, and it's more easier. That's what I felt.
Fun with pun.
Yeah, fun.
Everything is the opposite of what it appears to be,
Used
and
to be,
nothing.
and nothing
Nothing is the
of what it
opposite of
is.
what it appears to be.
Thank
All
you for this
righty.
wonderful session, sir.
Thank
you
you, sir.
all
Thank you.
magical being
Right.
for this wonderful day.